Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing great. Excited to see you. We have a fall accessory show tonight, so really excited to bring that to everybody and show you some things that we haven't really done around lives like this before. So thanks for stopping in, and be sure to say hi when you get here. And, normally, I'm just going to adjust my camera just for a second. Normally we start at 8 o'clock, but with the debate and everything tonight, I just thought, you know what? It'll probably be a lot nicer conversation here at Just Jill. But for those of you who wanted to spend time watching the debate, I didn't want to take that away from you. So we started a little bit early, excited to be here. And those of you that are jumping in, I can't wait for you to see what we have for you. Hi, Mary. Thanks for being here. Yes, Kylie is here as well. My daughter, Kylie, will be answering any questions that you might have about any of the products. Remember, if you're watching and you're wondering, well, where do I buy these things? I have my own e-commerce business. I have my own little online shop. It's called justjillshop.com. You can go over there. Shipping and handling is included with all of the products. So the price that you see is your price, except for the sales tax for your area. So we make it really easy, I hope, to shop, and details on everything are over on the site. But if there's anything you see while we're bringing you things this evening, feel free to just post your questions in the comments, and Kylie will do her best to answer those or put them up for me to answer. How's everybody doing? Hi, everybody jumping in. Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. We're here a little early. Look, we're doing some fall accessories tonight. I'm so excited. A couple things. Our flameless candles. You all are going bananas for our flameless candles. Those of you who put orders in where we did the advanced order, most of those look like they're going to be shipping out next week. So just be patient with us, but they will be on their way. And I hope you love them when you get them at home. Some of you are buying 3s, 4s, 5s of them. I had no idea that what I saw in a flameless candle was going to be so exciting for all of you, but I think they're beautiful, and I hope that you enjoy them. We still do have a little bit of quantity in our beautiful fall garland. That's what I have going up my staircase here. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me scooch. Look what I did here, everybody. So this is our beautiful wreath, but I did it on a tabletop, and then I just put a little riser underneath, and then this is our gold flameless candle in that gold glass. Isn't that so pretty? So look how nice that is. Think about that as a centerpiece. We don't have a lot of the wreath and the garland left. Again, you can find all of those things over at justjillshop.com. Hi, everybody who's jumping in. Hello. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about tonight because we've been bringing you a lot of decor, and you know I love that. I mean, give me a good pumpkin that lights up, I'm in. Give me a pumpkin candle. Okay, you've got me. But I love fall accessories too. I love adding new pops of color to my wardrobe. So we're going to do that for you tonight, because as much fun as it is, let's face it, to see what all different companies and designers and stores are featuring for fall, we're all working within some kind of a budget. It's not always easy to completely revamp the wardrobe season after season after season. But if there's just a couple small little things that you could add to what you already have that makes your look feel updated and of the moment, that's what we're going to do for you. We're going to do it for you with jewelry. Jen from Power Beads by Jen is standing by. We have a whole new fall collection to talk to her about. We're going to show you how to do that with our wraps. Our perfect wraps are back. Both the hooded style, which sold out last year, comes in this navy with a little touch of gold, and the burgundy. They're all machine washable. They're incredible. We had these last year. We did a post about them, and they all sold out. And so we brought in more this year, and I went crazy actually, because I think the colors this year are better than last year. And then the perfect wrap, which many of you already have in black, every review on this is 5 stars. That is awesome. Thank you so much, first of all, for taking the time to post a review. But I'm so happy that our level of quality is meeting and hopefully exceeding your expectations. But our perfect fall wraps are in different colors. I'm going to show those to you coming up. We have black back in stock. I'm going to show you my black that I've had almost for 2 years. And I wash it all the time. I take it with me. I just wore it out to dinner with a girlfriend on Friday night. My mom and I are going to be traveling next month. It's going with me. I take that wrap with me everywhere. So I want you to see one that's held up for 2 years No pilling, no shedding, no fading. Beautiful. They're awesome. $49, worth every stinking penny, and run, don't walk. It's a one size fits most on our wraps, just so you know. And stand by. I need to put a do not disturb on my computer because my husband is texting me. Okay. So if you like our wraps and you want to get a jump on them, it's a one size fits most. The sizing guidelines with this particular company kind of go from an extra small up to a 1X, like an extra large, right? Extra large. So that's sort of the size range for these wraps. Let me just stand up and show you mine real quick, because I know now that I'm talking about it, you're going to be like, I want to see it. Let me see it. Okay, so here, let me just adjust this a little bit. All right, does that help? Okay, so here it is. Okay, there's no zippers, no buttons, nothing. It doesn't swallow me. Like on me, I'm 5'5". It comes down like the fringe goes to my knees, but it goes, I'm going to tilt it down so you can see better. Okay, so that's kind of where it goes on me. It doesn't swallow you up in the back. There's plenty of room this way. I'm going to adjust this again one more time. Okay, this way. You can wear this like this, which I often do. I have last year's version. I do a cute pin with it. Another thing you can do, bring these together, twist, then put a little pin in the center. You still have, like, it doesn't swallow up your arms. It doesn't swallow up your body. And this is going to sound really funny. I hope I don't say this in a way that's crass. But Kylie and I were doing some photography and stuff with this before we started. And I said, let me just run upstairs real quick. I need to use the restroom. And so I went to the restroom and I realized I've had so many wraps where I either have to worry if I'm gathering everything up when I'm doing my business, or I have to take the thing off. And then I'm in a bathroom at like the Lincoln Financial Field. Like, where am I going to set it down? Nowhere there, germ central. So I love this because it's just not too much. And this fit is the same as this fit. They're just different materials. So that was a huge, big tease about these. And I have something else coming up that if you are a fan of the feel of Barefoot Dreams, stay tuned. We're not carrying Barefoot Dreams, but we found something that has a similar hand and feel to it. So that's going to be coming up too. All right, so now that you've had that big tease about our beautiful wraps, again, this comes in navy and burgundy. This comes in like 6 different colors: peacock, eggplant, burgundy, pomegranate, ivy, denim. Ooh, pretty good. Steel trap, and a beautiful red too, like a true red you might want for holiday, and of course black. All right, so that's all coming up. But before we get there, let's talk bracelets, because one of the biggest brands that we carry here at Just Jill, and one of the first really that we introduced to you when Just Jill shop launched 3.5 years ago, hard to believe, was Power Beads by Jen. Jen from Power Beads by Jen is a local fixture here. You see her beautiful bracelets in boutiques all around our area in Chester County, Pennsylvania. And it turns out that Jen's boys grew up with my son, Trevor. So we would cross paths here or there. And our first sort of reconnection, really, I think the first time I sort of just went up and really made sure I introduced myself and talked to her, was at the baseball field. Shocking. And I was helping Melissa Epps at the time with Sonder House, which is this incredible home and project that is all about helping special needs children who become adults once they lose all the services when they turn 21. How do they continue living without having to be put into some kind of an institution?
For some reason, the video is very blurry.
I wonder why. I don't know what to do about that. Unless you have any ideas. I can wipe my camera. Did that help? I don't know. And again, people are texting me left and right, and I'm supposed to have do not disturb on. All right. So that's how I met Jen. I said, hey, I have a friend. You do this jewelry. I know you, Jen, you do things with, philanthropic causes. Can I get the two of you together to do a project? So then that all happened. And I would see Melissa and I would see Jen and, how's everything going for the two of you? Great, great, great. So comes the time where I decide to do my own little shop. And I'm thinking, so what are some brands? What are some pieces? Who are some people that I know who do beautiful product that meets the standard that I want to offer my customers? And lo and behold, of course, Power Beads by Jen came to mind. Reached out to Jen, and she has been a staunch supporter of Just Jill ever since. So we adore Jen. We love her spirit. We love her energy. We love what she puts into every one of these bracelets. And I know many of you have become collectors. You're excited to always learn about the newest pieces. And so tonight, we're going to bring you our fall collection with some stones we've never used before, some metals and charms we've never used before, and then, of course, ways to work them back to all those pieces that you already have. So without further ado, let me bring in Jen from Power Beads by Jen. There she is, everybody. Hello.
Oh, how are you, friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Let me put my old lady glasses on so I can see you.
Oh my gosh, not old lady. They are very stylish, as are you always.
Hi, everyone. So great to see you.
Well, excited to have you here, Jen. I always appreciate it when you take time out of your schedule. You and I were chatting before. We're both empty nesters now, so I guess we both have a little bit more free time.
Ew.
Sadly,
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't like it.
I know. It's an adjustment, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still kind of soft stalking my sons, but that's okay. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah,
But cooking for two is definitely not as fun as cooking for really hungry teenage boys.
this is true.
Because, man,
It's
they can
true.
eat and they can eat, but my grocery bill has gone down.
You know what I tried, Jen, and my followers and customers know this because I just posted about it yesterday. So I've been doing Blue Apron. Have you ever done
Okay.
one of those food delivery? And so I
No.
just do 2 meals a week, and it's perfectly portioned for two, and everything cooks in less than 35 minutes, and it's all fresh delivered to your door. And it's been awesome because I feel like I could easily get into a rut with the food I would make for me and Doug. And so it sort of gets me like having fun cooking again without a ton of time commitment, worry, or having to find
Right.
time to go chase down weird ingredients, you know? So
Exactly.
here's
Okay.
the tip.
All right. I'm gonna try it.
My tip.
We've never really been in the market for that because my boys just would mow through so much food. I mean,
100%. Like I would have never done it when the kids were growing up ever, but like I love it. And it kind of like allows you to like, I would love to learn how to make or try a certain flavor blend, but I don't want to go buy 6 bottles of spices just for one
yes.
recipe, you know? So everything's perfectly, it's awesome. I wasn't, in all truth and transparency, I'm doing a collaboration with them right now. But you all know me. If I didn't love the food, I would have had a hard time continuing to do the content. And Kylie and I just made 2 of the meals last week because Doug was out of town. So she and I enjoyed them.
It was delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah, we made these quiches. We made pesto with shrimp and orzo and zucchini.
Hmm.
It was amazing.
Okay.
So good. So good. So anyway,
Good tip. Good
I
tip.
wasn't meaning to pitch them tonight, but I have to say, like for empty nesters, for people who want to try cooking, who don't want to cook big but want a homemade meal, like I'll take that over a frozen pizza any day of the week. They're awesome.
Yay. Yay. I love it.
There you have it. Even Joan said the food is always fresh and delicious. Totally, Joan. I know, so good. So, Jen, let's talk about our fall collection.
Yes.
I love it when you put your creative energy into new things for us at Just Jill. So, some cool beads, some new beads we haven't done before, and some pretty new charms too. Where do you want to start?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I love fall. Like I love fall. I mean, it's the leaves changing. It's the chill in the air, which we have had insanely gorgeous weather up here in, the Northeast over the last couple of weeks. We've been so blessed. So, I'm out walking my dog and I'm seeing, the season changing.
Yeah.
And it's so inspiring when I go into my bead room, which one of these days you and I are doing a live
From
from
the bead room.
because it is like Candyland in there.
Yeah.
But to see the colors and be so inspired about these rich tones that you're gonna see, it's my heaven. I love fall. Okay, so where do we want to start, Jill? Which one's your favorite? Let's start with your favorite.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what this stone is called, but I love this because I love the
Okay.
colors. I love when we do some of these versions that have those sort of oxidized rondelles. And I just love the color story that's going on here. So tell me a little bit more about it. I'm actually wearing it with some of my classic sodalite pieces that so many people have.
Yes. So this is the macchiato agate, and it does have, I know, I love the name. It has a little bit of the taupe, a little bit of chocolate, of course. And it has this a hint of iridescency. It's plated with a little bit of iridescent sheen. So it just adds that perfect amount of va-va-voom to your wrist.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, even if you've got on just a little denim jacket, it's just that little itty bitty bit of sparkle. And I do love those stations of silver.
Yeah.
I think it adds interest if you are someone that does not really like a dangle, like a
Yes.
dangle charm. This is really great. It's not going to catch on anything. They're really easy to roll on and roll off. And this bracelet, I definitely can say this is going to transition you right from summer into fall and definitely into holiday because it does have that little bit of shimmer.
Yeah, but it's subtle, it's not,
Yes.
it catches your attention a little bit, but it's not overly
Yes.
glitzy. It's not like,
Mm-mm.
it's not too much. Blends
No.
in beautifully. It's like when you find that perfect little makeup that gives you just that little bit of shimmer right here, right? But not too much. You don't want to look like the Tin Man. You just want like a little glow.
Yes.
That's totally what this is. And really neutral. I mean, it has browns, but taupes, which means grays and cream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so versatile to wear. And this is from the Petites collection, right, Jen? So we'll come in
Yes.
3 different sizes.
Yes, so this is a 10 millimeter stone. So it is that smaller stone that all the Just Jill clients love. It comes in 3 sizes. So the extra small is for like itty bitty, teeny, like 6.5, 6 3/4 wrist, which I have. I have this like really like scrawny wrist, but I like wearing the average, which is the average size, the 7 inch. It's 7.5, because I like a little bit, I like movement. I
Yeah.
like to hear my bracelets. I like a little dangle. So that's me. So extra small is for the very tiny. Average is for the average. So the 7 to 7.5. And then we have the 8 inch if your bone structure is just a little larger. And it should accommodate that 8.5 wrist. And these are just so comfortable and they get to be warm to the touch.
Yeah.
So as you wear them, it's going to pick up your body warmth. So they'll be warm and cozy. It's kind of like that granite countertop that's cool at first when you touch it. After a while, when you put your hand on it, it picks up your body heat because these are natural stones.
Right.
So with that, as you can see, Jill's looks different than mine because these are natural stones. So yours that you'll get at home is not going to look exactly like this one.
Yeah.
Yours is going to have natural coloration all throughout because these are solid gemstones. They're grade A solid gemstones. And I'm kind of crazy about this one, but I'm a
I
real
love it.
neutral girl. I
Yeah.
do love the neutrals, and I just think this just adds a little touch of fall to your wrist.
If you love grays, taupes, camels, beige, cream, chocolate browns, those kind of elephant gray tones, you're going to love this bracelet because all of them, whether they're the lighter tones or the richer tones of those colors, are what you're going to find in this bracelet. And then all of them will have these little clusters of 3 oxidized bead rondelles scattered among the top. So the top of your bracelet kind of showcases a little silver presence while you get the sparkle of those beads all the way around. All right. So that's, again, macchiato agate, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
if you're new to power beads, this is a great starter bracelet because
Agreed.
this is going to go with so many pieces. So you can start your collection here. And then as we go through, you will see they pretty much all marry together.
Yes, they do.
That's
They're,
the problem.
they're so fun to mix and match in. Okay, where do you want to go next, Jen? I picked the first
Oh
one. You pick the
goodness.
next one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Sun-Kissed Tiger Eye.
Okay. And Mariana said, so beautiful. Love your bracelets.
Yay. Mwah. Thank you, Mariana. So Sun-Kissed Tiger Eye. This is a faceted tiger eye in the most yummy, yummy color. It is like this golden,
Yeah.
I would almost call this an ochre yellow, and it
Hmm.
has these two sweet two tones. You see a silver pine cone and a gold pine
Oh,
cone, and they just dance. I mean, it's just think about them falling from the tree. And yes, oh, I love that. I love that with your wrap.
yeah.
So, of course, navy and gold is dear to my heart because the navy. Um,
Yeah. But look at it back here with
oh,
that beautiful peacock color. And then you have
yes.
a new bag from Wonderful. Like that's what we're doing
Mhm.
tonight, girls. We're getting you all accessorized, looking great. Mary
Yes.
said I just ordered that in a large. It's almost too easy to purchase online.
And I love that it has the two tones. So whether you
Me
are a gold
too.
girl or a silver
We've
girl,
never
this
done
is going
that
to go
yet.
with everything.
We've
No,
never done
isn't
a
that
silver and a gold together. So I love that you did that because now it works with everything.
exactly, exactly. And of course, I'm gonna throw her right next to the Just Jill exclusive bracelet, which is the 10 millimeter sodalite with this beautiful silver hammered heart. And it just, I mean, look how cute they are layered together.
Fabulous. Oh my gosh, so good. If you're loving
So
this wrap
adorable.
that I'm wearing in the navy with that little touch of the gold, and then you do our Just Jill Classic, I mean, we've sold so many of this bracelet. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you have it. I think every review is 5 stars. Then you add this beautiful gold to the mix. I mean, come
So
on.
pretty.
Like, look how pretty that
It's
is. So
Yes, I mean, this is like every leaf that you see that's going to blanket, your yard, the walking path that you're taking your puppy on. I mean, this is a true fall classic.
love it. Love it. And
So
there's
pretty.
really pretty chatoyancy in those beads, Jen. But then you've also faceted them. So you've got like that light play in the center, which Tiger's Eye is known for. But then because they're faceted, they catch the light. It's really pretty.
And it's funny, there's some stones that I do believe are prettier when they're faceted.
Hmm.
And I think the sun-kissed is one of those. I have them in my personal line. I have them in smooth and faceted. I have to say, I think the faceted just makes this bracelet just
Yeah.
really stand out and be a showstopper.
It glimmers, doesn't it? So
It
pretty.
does. And the pine cones are so sweet. And again, I love that they're two-tone because literally it's going to marry whatever your stack is or your rings are or your watch, it's going to go.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Since we're talking Tiger's Eye, why don't we talk about the classic Tiger's Eye with this kind
Oh,
of
yes.
beautiful, and Kathy was saying she loved the pine cones that we just showed. But here's more for those of you. I mean, I have to say, browns are back. So we've been in a
Mm.
decade of gray, right? And now it's pivoting. So we're going away from a lot of the cool and moving into those deeper, richer warms, which means here comes brown. So look at this incredible classic Tiger's Eye with this elongated kind of modern leaf charm.
It's very artisan looking.
Yes.
It has a very hammered look to it. The little leaf on there is just perfect. And I feel like with this classic tiger eye, it has the chocolate, it has those golden tones. I mean, look at it next to the sun kissed.
So pretty.
Like those two are just absolutely decadent together. I just love that. But this is just an amazing tiger. I mean, look at the coloration. And tiger eye is for focus, it's for patience, it's for determination. So maybe you have a friend that is, maybe life is taking a different turn. Maybe you have a new job. Maybe you've got a daughter that just started college and, she is just focused and ready to go. This would be a really great gift to just show that wrist reminder that you've got this. And I love that fall look.
I do too. It's so pretty. I mean, just think about that when you're in a chunky turtleneck or a new cardigan sweater and you put this on and this pretty gold charm. That's the thing I love about Jen's charms too is, even one that's more elongated like this, it just kind of drapes and quietly sits on your hand. It's not bulky. Look, it's not bulging out. It's not getting in the way. it's just this really pretty little, touch of interest when somebody sees it on your wrist. Like, what is that? Oh my gosh, I love your bracelet. So really, really nice look. I love that a lot. Tiger's Eye. I have a special place in my heart for Tiger's Eye. My grandfather, my dad's dad, who died when I was just in junior high. So I didn't really know him that well, but I was the only grandchild. And so I got a little extra special treatment from him. And, but he was a rock hound and he made jewelry. They lived in Arizona. My grandmother lived in Arizona. And he had this collection of rocks in a box and each one was labeled. And, I would go in there and I would look at it and I would be like, when I was really little, like, I don't know, 5 maybe. And I looked at it and I was like, Tiger's Eye. It must have been so hard to catch him. And I really thought like the stone really was like from a tiger. Like I didn't, and that was kind of the joke. Like my whole life, my grandmother was always giggling about Jill and Tiger's Eye, So whenever I see it, I have a warm spot in my heart for it because I think of my
I love that. Well, I see Mary is saying she likes a combination of faceted and smooth, which I have to say, there are no rules here. So, you wear what makes your heart happy. And I do like wearing smooth and faceted together. I feel like it adds interest.
Yes.
And it's just, a pretty little like conversation piece.
Beautiful, beautiful. Brenda said, I own 3 of your beautiful bracelets. I love them.
Thank you, Brenda.
Love that. All right. So we've shown you the macchiato. We've shown you the sun-kissed Tiger's Eye, traditional Tiger's Eye. How about that California camouflage?
This one has a little bit of all of it. I mean, It's got gold, it's got terracotta, it's got cream. It has that beautiful army forest green in it. So if this isn't the epitome of fall, I mean, it is just spectacular.
And I love the charm, Jen. That's such a pretty rose. We haven't done a lot of flower charms. I mean, we've done sunflowers. Maybe we did that little hydrangea before, but I love this one. Kind of like looks like this beautiful rose or any kind of, I guess, layered petaled flower that you love with a pretty sparkle on the inside.
Exactly. It's just that little hint of femininity. And I just think it's so pretty. My grandmother was named Rosemary. My mom, Rosemary. So roses are a symbol of my family. And, of course, when I see the rose with a little crystal, just a little something special, again, it's that artisan look. It's definitely not supposed to look exactly like a rose. It's supposed to be a very stylistic piece.
Yeah.
But I feel like it really enhances the coloration of the stones. Just so beautiful.
Go ahead. I just
going to say,
you go ahead. You go.
So agate is for strength and courage and protection. So again, it's that wrist reminder of whatever it is, good or bad, that you're going through. You're going to look at it and go, I got this. I have just that little extra protection, give me a little extra courage to take the next step. And, that's really what power beads are. They're the wrist reminder.
I was going to say, this is the second time we've used this stone. So if you go back to the very first year of Just Jill, we used this California camouflage agate. Is that right? Is that what it's called? California camouflage agate. And we did it with like a crinkled gold bead. So for any of you that might have that, now here's a second one that you could add that would, give you a little bit more of a dangle style charm to go along with it. If you love earth tones, olive greens, rusty reds, like those kinds of tones, this is absolutely going to be the one for you. And stay tuned, because when we show you our perfect wrap, we have that in an ivy green.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
So here's the ivy green, and then look.
Beautiful.
Okay. Order now. So pretty together. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I love this one. And this one just really ties in. I mean, look at this little arm party here with the California camo. Then you have the sun-kissed in the middle, and then that classic tiger eye with the leaf. And I do have to say, I always wear my charms, my bracelets, for at least a couple weeks before we really put them out for public consumption. Because I want to make sure they're not going to catch on your sweater. They're
Yeah.
not going to, get caught on something. So, just want to make sure of all these things. So that is what you can always be assured of, is that you're going to have something that's easy to wear.
Yeah.
It's going to be your go-to piece. And, they're not big, they're not cumbersome. They weigh less than 0.2 ounces.
Yeah.
So, that's why I wear 3 or 4.
I
So,
mean, they feel good. They look good. By the way, these roll on your wrist. So roll it on and then roll it off. Okay. So that's going to be the easiest way for you. Again, they do stretch, but you don't want to stretch it when you're wearing it. You just want to roll it on. And then that's how you'll, maintain the longevity of the piece. All right. One more design. Oh, wait, first, Patricia said, I own 11 of your bead bracelets, the paper clip chain with the heart bracelet, the matching necklace, and the cross necklace. And I love them all. Wow, Patricia, that's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. So glad you're happy with the pieces. Thank you for sharing that. All right, one more piece to talk about, and then we're going to talk about our throws and our handbags and everything, everybody. So here is this new goldstone piece. So only the second time we've ever done goldstone, but the first time we've ever done it in this more petite size, Jen. And you specifically chose a very beautiful metal for this. So why don't you tell us about it?
So, well, first of all, if you are familiar, or if you're not familiar with goldstone, it has like inner glitter. See, like Jill has it perfectly shown. It sparkles. You put this in the sun and it's a natural stone that just sparkles.
Always
It's
been one of
so
my
beautiful.
favorites. Yeah. And it's kind of
So,
like a coppery, rusty red kind of color, right?
yes.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. This looks gorgeous on every color skin. I mean, spectacular. So I have paired it with my personal star surround silver Blessed Mother. So as you can see, the little stars that are encircling her, celebrating her with her arms out to you. I just love celebrating the Blessed Mother. It's just, to me, it's a symbol that I cling to year round. That's why I have a necklace. I think I got earrings on. I always represent, because she's my girl. And if you are like me, this will be a special piece that you can add into your fall stack to honor her. And not only that, just that reminder of your faith. This is a great gift, because, as you know, this is the mother of all mothers.
Yes.
So maybe you have a granddaughter that's having her first baby, or a daughter or a neighbor. This is an excellent gift for a brand new mom, because not only you are giving a gift that is shrouding her in protection with the Blessed Mother, but you're also giving her just that gift of love. Now, goldstone, the stone itself, this is faceted 10 millimeter goldstone. I love it. So it promotes energy, vitality, and also it's called the Master Healer. So this is a healing and cleansing stone. Again, in that amber coloration, it is absolutely divine. And then you put it with, of course, the silver Blessed Mother, and it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So
And I love her next to that California camo with that rose. I mean, so beautiful together. But really, these fall bracelets are all meant to be paired together, as well as some of our last year's classics. So if you own any of these last year's classics, which there are still some available on the site,
like
including Jill's favorite with the labradorite droplet.
Pebble Jasper labradorite. Can't go wrong.
So good. We have sunflowers. So there are some of the last year's versions on here, and our new versions will just slide right into this party.
So pretty. Like the whole palette, is again all of those beiges, creams, golds, rust, camo greens, browns, the taupey colors, the golden browns, like the whole palette is within there. So in addition to what you saw brand new from us, be sure to head over to Just Jill Shop, look up Power Beads by Jen, and just look at the whole assortment. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of options there. Mary wanted to know, do you ever use beads smaller than 10 millimeter?
Right now, no, we don't. We do 10 millimeters are our smallest. Now on my website, we definitely are known for a 14 millimeter, which is a much larger stone. But the 10 millimeter is what we call petites. I don't do a smaller version because this is what I'm known for. I
Yeah.
am known for just
Dwarf
these
presence.
statement pieces. Yes, that if you want to wear just one, you're still going to make a statement. Or if you want to wear two or three, you definitely have that as well. So we'll just have to see how the time goes on. But right now, we are really focusing on the 10 millimeter because I know that's what Jill, her team, and also all of you lovelies love to have.
Yeah, that you really created that original petite collection for us. And I
Yes,
know it's kind of
absolutely.
taken off for you outside of Just Jill too, which is exciting. So it's always fun to walk into the little shops around here and see your bracelets. I'm like, oh, I know those. Lynn said, I have your bracelets in every color. If someone likes it, I give it to them and then I buy it again. It's fun to share.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Lynn, I love that. I love that. Okay, that makes me so happy. I love paying it forward. And I always believe in going with your gut, which it sounds like that's what Lynn does, because if somebody is needing something and you are giving them a piece of comfort, whether it's that rose that reminds them of their grandmother or the Blessed Mother to remind them of their faith, God bless you for doing that. That's amazing.
So nice. Jen, thank you. A million thanks for hanging out with us tonight, as always. I love the collections that you put together for us. And I know that you're working on some fun things for us for holiday too.
Definitely, as well as breast cancer. So we're going to be
Yes.
having some really great stuff coming up. So thank you so much for all your support, as always, Jill. And thank you for having me.
Adore you. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Take
Okay,
care.
bye, Jen. All right, everybody. So check out everything that we have for you from Power Beads by Jen. But now let's spend the next 20 minutes or so doing a deep dive into our wraps, our new wonderful bags, and I can answer any questions that you might have about these wraps. Now, you never even had a chance last season to see these wraps presented because we put them up on the website. We did a post about them and they all sold out. So luckily, we brought them back this year in 2 new colors, which I have to say, as much as I loved last year's, I kind of love this year's color more. So let me scoop my little stool out of the picture and stand up. I'm going to move my little thing back just a little bit. So hopefully you can see me a little bit better so I can talk to you about these wraps. Okay, I'm going to start with the plaid one because I am crazy for this. I want you to see how soft this is. Okay, these are all machine washable. They're a one size fits most. So it's like an extra small to a 1X basically is the sizing on this. They don't have any buttons. They don't have any snaps or anything. This one has a cute little hood in the back. It's kind of wider this way, all right, but not overly long this way. I'm going to point my thing down so you can see a little bit. See how it doesn't swallow me up, right? It almost kind of comes just past fingertip length on the sides, and the back just gives me enough little coverage right across here. But again, it's not swallowing me up. That's why I love these so much. They're lightweight. They are so easy to wear. This one is navy with ivory and a little strip of a soft gold color going through. Does have some fringe on the end. One thing I will tell you about these plaid ones, because this is a brushed fabric, the first time or so that you wear it, or if you don't wash it first, you might have some fuzzies. But it's not overwhelming. And if it was crazy fuzziness, I wouldn't have brought it back this year. Again, if you want to wash it once, you'll notice that it'll shed in your dryer. That's normal. And it'll keep its softness and look great. It doesn't really bother me, but I just like to call it out. So this is the navy. Here's the other color. Burgundy is like the color of the season. I'm gonna come over this way. So this is the exact same wrap in a beautiful burgundy with black and a pretty little touch of white woven through. So choose from the navy or the burgundy in the hooded, perfect fall plaid wrap. It feels like cashmere. It's so soft. They're $49. They're an amazing gift. They're awesome. I can't say enough good things about them. I will tell you real quickly before I move into the perfect classic wrap. When I went to my first trade show with Just Jill, and this was over a year ago, this was beginning of 2023. I was in Las Vegas. I walked into the showroom of this particular vendor. I saw this wrap. I went up and I was like, gosh, I love that plaid. And I touched it and I was like, where is their salesperson? I want to buy these wraps right now. It's just lightweight, again, not heavy, so soft. If any of you by chance got the ones we did last year and could share your experience in the comments, I would love it. They're just fantastic. And Beth said, and remember, there isn't a shipping and handling charge. Yes, thank you so much, Beth. Shipping and handling is included. So whether I'm shipping this to you in Maine, California, Seattle, Miami, Florida, shipping's included. So great price point and something you'll wear right now all the way through. If you live in Southern California, Florida, Arizona, like on those nights that are a little chilly, you have something that looks like fall, but you're not smothered in it. I was telling Jen before we started, when I go to New York, like this is what unless it's a blizzard, windy, crazy cold, this is usually how I go up to the city because I take the train up, then I get there and I either jump on the subway or cab. At most, I'm walking a block, maybe two to where I need to go, and then I'm good to go. But I'm covered up in something that's easy to travel with. If I need to give myself more of a little wrap around, I can, like a scarf. This one happens to have a hood. So if I need to, put on something so that it's not quite as windy or protect my hair, I can. And they're just wonderful. I can't say enough good things about them. I love them. So this is the plaid one. Kathy, love the wrap. I have it in the black color. I'll be ordering the blue plaid. All right, so Kathy, the one that you have in black is a different material. Okay, so again, this one is brushed, soft, brushed like a flannel. Okay, think of a flannel, but a much lighter weight material, just the hand of a flannel. How soft that is because it's brushed, that's what this is, okay? Let's switch up for a second, okay? Because I want to talk to you about these, which are what we call our perfect wrap. And it started with the black one. And this is my sample. You can see the tag in there. It's kind of faded. I've washed it so much. I've now had this for going on 2 years. This is the original sample from our inventory. And I just wore it last Friday night to meet a friend. We sat out on the patio at this great little restaurant in case it got a little cool. I love this item so much. We have it in tons of fall colors. We have it in black. We have it in a beautiful red for holiday. Machine washable, tumble dry. I'm going to hold this up close because I want you to see. No pilling, no snagging, no fading, just this wonderful weight wrap. Now, if you're looking for something heavyweight warm, this isn't it. This is what you're going to throw on. Like last week when I went out to dinner, I had on like a 3/4 length sleeve top and I was worried it was going to get a little chilly, but I wanted to sit outside. This was perfect to finish off the look. Sometimes I'll just throw on a simple black shell and black pants. I'll throw this on with great jewelry and it becomes part of my outfit. I've thrown this on over the top of a coat so that when I get to my destination, I don't have to wear the heavy coat, but I still want something to cover me up. No, there are no sleeves on these, Donna. Nothing stitched down. It's all you. But look, like there's nothing, it's not falling off. It doesn't swallow you up. This isn't coming down. This particular wrap doesn't come down all the way. For traveling, this is like, a little cozy cover up, but it finishes off every outfit. And again, it doesn't swallow you in fabric. That's why every review on these is 5 stars. Jane, I was just going to call you out. I was going to say one of our great clients, Jane, she has this in multiple colors. The classic wraps are amazing. I have 2 and use them often for travel. So yes, they're just, it's kind of the item you don't know you need until you get it. Christine, I have the perfect wrap in black. So versatile. I even packed it on my cruise vacation this summer. Thank you, Christine. Yay. All right, so let me show you. Black always, right? Like when in doubt, black's going to work. But I want you to see these fall colors, ladies, because if you want to add a pretty color of fall to your wardrobe, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, this will go over everything else you have for the season, and it gives you that pretty fall color. But the colors are saturated and classic. It's not going to look dated either. So this pretty teal color you're seeing here, this is called peacock. Then we have it for you in what we call an ivy green. So if you like those camouflage colors, like that beautiful bracelet from Jen, I mean, you throw this on, maybe do like a long sleeve t-shirt, gray, burgundy, soft blush would be pretty. You throw the ivy on, you put on your bracelet, some simple Jill's Perfect Hoop earrings. You're done. Like what a pretty look for fall. So that one is called our ivy. This one is called I'm pretty sure, Kylie, can you just confirm, is the blue one called denim? It's like a bluish gray. I just want to make sure. It's called denim. All right. So again, it's definitely a blue, but it's got a little gray undertone. If they'd called it slate, I would have gone with that too. All right. So there's that one. If you're an all denim girl, you're going to love this. Yes, this is the same material as the peacock. All these colors I'm showing you right now are all this same perfect wrap fabric. Okay. Anytime you see the perfect wrap and it's a solid, it's this fabrication. And all the details, if you need the exact measurements, they're all over at justjillshop.com. All right, are you ready? The hits are going to keep on coming here. This, purple ladies, purple. This is called eggplant. And it's kind of a slightly like muted eggplant. It's such a pretty color of purple. Isn't that gorgeous? So again, same fabric as the black, same as the peacock, same as the denim. This is called eggplant. There's more. All right, now I want to show these to you at the same time because this one is called burgundy and this one is called, it's pomegranate, right, Kylie?
Yes.
All right, so the pomegranate is a little bit more, I would say, rusty red. So more of the warmer red. If you like more of the brown tones, brown, this looks great with navy, rust, olive green, very pretty. If you want more of a classic, deeper, rich tone, then you want burgundy. So there's burgundy, which is a little bit deeper red. And there's the pomegranate, which is a little bit more of a rusty red. Can I just show you? Look at that with the gold stone. Also pretty incredible with the camo. And I was going to say with the macchiato, really pretty. All right. So just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color. And then, because holiday is not that far away, the perfect red wrap. This shade of red is not too orange, not too blue, not too brown. It's the prettiest shade of red. And if you love to wear red or you'd like to have a pop of red in this lighter weight perfect wrap material, you can absolutely do it in this perfect wrap fabrication. Okay, there it is for you in the red. Let me also show you 99.9% of the time I wear it like this. I wear it open. I have worn it tossed over my shoulder with a little pin, bring out some of my Joan Rivers brooches. If I'm wearing it to something that I want it to be a little bit dressy, I've worn this to a funeral, frankly, and thrown it over and just put a simple brooch there with a classic little shell underneath and black pants. Very classic, very appropriate, I think. You can also wear this if you want to this way. So if you want to wear it in the front, you can wear it and kind of, play with it and wrap it around. You can also wear it where you take it, tuck one side in here, and then bring the other side across. And it kind of just stays there then like a V-neck sweater top. So, there's different ways. You just play with it. Like there's no rules with this. I'm not going to tell you there's a right way or a wrong way. If you put it together a certain way, great. I love it. That's what it's for. They're just I can't say enough good things about them. Yes, this is the peacock shade, okay? The peacock is this beautiful kind of deep teal, all right? So if you like a deep teal tone, you're gonna do peacock. If you want more of that deeper, loden kind of green, that's our ivy green. Here's the difference. Can you see? So you can choose what you like. There's not a bad color in this fall bunch, I have to say. Last year when they had these for fall, there were a couple colors I didn't like, so I didn't do it. Because from this particular vendor, I have to buy them all. I have to bring all the colors in. And there were some I didn't like. And I'm like, if I don't like them, they're not going to like them. So what I love here is that every color, like I love the peacock. I love the ivy. The holiday red, beautiful. I'm loving the pomegranate. I'm kind of loving this rusty red color, especially when you put it with your gold jewelry, or again, you put it with your pretty gold stone. Like this is really like an unexpected favorite, I feel like. And then if you want to go a little bit more classic, there's your burgundy. Here again is the eggplant, such a beautiful shade of purple. Like I kind of want a nail polish this color for fall and a pretty eyeliner. Like it's that kind of purple, pretty. And not too red. Some, because purple is what's purple. It's red and blue together, right? So sometimes purples can have a little too much red in them. This one does not. It's really a saturated, gorgeous tone. Almost like they balanced out the red blue with a little bit of gray underneath it. Definitely purple, but it toned it down. And then here is that denim, which is just a pretty, I would say, almost like a slate blue. Okay. Any questions on the wrap so far? Mariana said, I love all the colors. Now I have to decide which one. So let me just tell you this, because I like to be upfront. With all of these wraps, if they sell out, I can't get more. They're done. They're already planning for 2025. So if you like them, get them. The only one I can usually reorder back into is black. I cannot reorder back into the colors. I cannot reorder back into the plaids until we would bring them back next fall. So if you like them, run, don't walk. Okay, one more new thing I have to show you. I've got 8 minutes. I'm going to try to be done in 7, okay? Are you going to show the Cozy Lounge packet wrap? I'd like to see that coming up right now, Cindy. So here are some new things that we brought to you. This vendor that we love for our wraps, when we met them in Atlanta this year, they said we're bringing in some new collections and we'd like to show them to you. And so basically, for those of you who have always loved the feel of what Barefoot Dreams does, but maybe don't want to spend that money, or it's not in your budget, but you love that feel, that's very much what this is. Can you see it? All right. So here's the deal with these, okay? These particular wraps, these are called Cozy Lounge Pocket Wraps. They are not full wraps like these, and I really don't know that these are always necessarily what you're going to go out in, although you might want to travel with it, okay? It's more of a longer wrap this way. So think about out on the porch in the morning when it's a little chilly. Maybe you're not a robe wearer. Frankly, I'm not. And you want to, there it is. You want to just be a little cozy outside. You just want a little something over your jammies. You just want a little something over your t-shirt. That's what this is. There's pockets. It's ribbed. You see it? And we have this for you in a blush, which is trimmed in the cream. And we have it for you in a cream, which is trimmed with a beige. Can you see? Let me go back as far as I can here. It does not come down here. This is not about coverage, okay? This is about, it's a little chilly and I want something to wrap myself in. How many of you grab a blanket sometimes and wrap yourself like this? This is like that manageable size. I look at this and I'm like this is what I would want to hold a baby in and have that baby like be all up against this softness. So again, it's just, I love the pockets. It's something easy to put on. I sleep in a t-shirt and I like the Soma brand, so I sleep in their Cool Night pajama bottoms. But when I come downstairs, it's a little chilly. So I can throw on a sweatshirt, which sometimes is almost too much, or I can throw on something like this, which wraps me up cozy, which again, just kind of feels like I'm wrapping myself up in a little blanket, but it's not overwhelming. There's not too much stuff. I love this as a gift item. Love this. In fact, if you know someone who's a new mom, if she's nursing, like this is also something that could also be nice coverage too, right? So think about that. Here's the pocket in the front. You have them both front there. I'm trying to scoot back as far as I can so you can see. Cute, right? Cute, cozy, at home. Look at this. All machine washable. It's a 99% poly, 1% spandex. Look at this. So good. And yet, there's one more thing I have to show you. So again, 2 colors in this. There's this blush pink, and then there's the ivory with the taupe. And then to go with this, if you're like kind of obsessed with this softness, we brought in socks. I know, we brought in socks. 2 pairs, $24. That includes your shipping and handling. They're a fuller length sock, as you can see, rubberized non-skids on the bottom. So they're like a slipper sock. They're not too heavy, so it's a thinner weight sock. So, you know, sometimes those soft socks, like they're so bulky, it drives me crazy. And then they don't have the non-slip on the bottom and I'm like sliding through the kitchen. Not these. So you order the color that you want in this kind of more neutral tone or the pink, and you get a pair of stripe and you get a pair of sort of solid with the heel and toe in a contrast color. Cozy wrap, really cute and comfortable. Totally, again, it's a one size fits most, so nice gift item. It's also $49. I'm not sure if I said that. Shipping and handling included. Run, don't walk. We could not get many of these. But socks, great gift idea for you if your feet are always cold. Again, when Kylie was younger, you know, like when in doubt, I could always get her soft, fluffy socks. Like she loves them. So they're always a great gift idea. So stock up on those while you can. All right, listen, guys, gals, everybody, we have like 4 minutes before I want to sign off because I do want to be respectful for those that want to go watch the debate and for those of you that don't, to give yourself some quiet time. But if you have any questions real quickly before we sign off, I did not get a chance to really talk to you much about Wonderful, but if you don't know about our Wonderful bags, we have new fall colors, including this beautiful camel. This decorative strap comes with it, and can I tell you, with the peacock wrap, fantastic. Wonderful was designed to carry a water bottle, whether that's a Hydro Flask, a Yeti, a Stanley. We even have versions that have a zip out for the Stanley handle, all waterproof on the inside. So if something spills, no worries. And then the additional pockets here, this is large enough to fill the full-size iPhone. And this one contains credit card pockets, a nice deep pocket in the back, and another deep pocket in the front. So your keys, lip glosses, some, you know, a little tin of Altoids, it will all fit in there. This is the camel, which is new for fall, and also new for fall is this beautiful chocolate brown, which also has this really pretty strap. I just wanted you to see that with the macchiato. Because again, like if you're doing like these warm color stories, like how pretty is that brown matched up with your macchiato, and then maybe you do the burgundy wrap with it. Like, doesn't that all look so pretty together? So it all works. Check out Wonderful. This is one of our best-selling items at Just Jill. Again, I carry mine. Kylie carries hers. Bernadette from our team carries hers. We love these. And even if you're somebody who doesn't always carry a water bottle, I can tell you this is great for your umbrella, so you never know what's going to happen with the weather. Also great for your big oversized sunglasses cases. Since you're using this section for your wallet, you don't really need a wallet, but if that's sort of your security thing, a full-size wallet will fit down in here as well. So check out Wonderful. If you want the chocolate brown or the camel, those will be shipping towards the end of the month. We have others colors that are in stock that can ship right away right now, including just a classic black. If you're going to be traveling, if you're going to an amusement park, Disney, imagine walking through the Magic Kingdom hands-free, but water bottle there whenever you need it. It's pretty good. So I hope you loved what we put together for you tonight. I hope you loved all of our beautiful wraps, our gorgeous new jewelry, our wonderful bags. So check out everything at justjillshop.com. Remember, shipping and handling included with all of your purchases, whether you're buying 1 thing or 10 things, whether we're shipping them to Seattle, Miami, Houston, Southern California, Portland, Maine. Shipping and handling is included. And we'll be looking forward to spending time with you again next week. We have some some more great things for the fall season. And before you know it, we're going to be counting down to Christmas. So a lot going on at Just Jill, and we're so happy that you're here to go along on the ride. So have a great rest of your night, everybody, and enjoy all of your beautiful things. We're going to wrap it up. See you soon.